March 21st, 2025, McGehee, Arkansas. Deputies respond to a call about a man lying unconscious in the middle of State Highway 1. The man, Willie Charleston, 66 years old, was found next to a wrecked moped, hands bleeding, dazed and confused. But when officers question him, he claims, "I didn't crash. I just stopped."
Okay, are you part of this? Okay, I need you to go and not block traffic. Are y'all good with sitting there for me until somebody else comes? Okay, you stay right there. Okay, you're the one that crashed. Huh? It's not you that crashed? No. Hey, I can't let you roll on out. Hold on 1 second. I got an ambulance and everything coming for you. Okay, so let's have you get out of the road, back your bike up a little bit. It looks like your hands are cut up pretty good. 7 County, I have the 1 male 1012 here on a bike. He did crash, but he is okay. Just a little bloody on his hands. Huh?
I didn't crash. I didn't stop.
No, hey. So here's what I'm going to have you do. I'm going to have you get off your bike. I'm going to have you sit right here until the medics come. Because you have you been drinking?
No, man.
Okay. Look at me. I think you might have had a little bit to drink.
No, I had nothing to drink.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Okay. Well, sit tight. You did crash. Look at your hands.
Oh, I fell because I didn't crash.
Okay. So you're going to wait here, though, okay? Because I have more people coming.
Okay.
You're more than welcome to sit there like that if you want, but I prefer you sit down.
I got stopped.
Huh?
I got stopped.
You don't know why they stopped? You crashed.
I got stopped, man.
Did somebody hit you?
I stopped my own.
You crashed on your own.
I stopped on my own.
Okay. Hold on. I think 7 County. He said he didn't crash. He crashed. So I need somebody. Can you go that way so these guys can get their truck off the... I'll get a statement from them. I mean, I think it's just going to be a one vehicle accident. So he's right here. These guys I need witness statement for. I think he's drunk.
I'll get witness statements on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna work him. You work them. He swears he didn't crash. He sure did. Did y'all see him crash, or he was just laying on the...
I just picked up a water trailer from Kelso right by the experiment station, and I was leaving out of there. I turned off a 138 onto this highway on Highway 1, and I seen him in front of me. And once he got around this curve, you know, I couldn't see him. And then once I came around the curve, he was a ways in front of me. And I came around the curve, I saw something in the road. I said, surely not. And
Okay.
pulled up on him, and he wasn't even moving. He wouldn't talk. I couldn't get him to
Laying like
respond.
you
So I had to call.
Okay.
I didn't know what else to do.
No,
And
you did exactly what you should have.
he laid there for 10 minutes, and all of a sudden he just popped up. And
Okay, we're gonna get you some statements if you're good with that, and then I'll have you fill them out, and then you guys are free to go. You have your driver's license?
No, I stopped for this stuff. I just stopped.
Okay, what's your name?
Willie.
Willie Charleston. Oh, okay,
Now.
got him.
want to go to the hospital? Okay, sign right here saying you don't want to go to the hospital. Oh, we can get out of the highway. Right here, where I just made that edge. That's saying you don't want to go to the hospital. Sir? Just sign it with your finger.
remember leaving your house?
I had nothing.
Hey, Willie, don't put that cigarette in your mouth. I need you to blow in this for me. You're lucky nobody came along and ran you over after you crashed.
I ain't crashed.
You did. People, they saw you. Did you knock yourself silly in the head?
No, I did not. I stopped here because they stopped. I ain't crashed.
Okay, take your helmet off for me. You're lucky you have that on there, because you want help?
Yeah, what's up, man?
I just stopped you yesterday.
Yeah.
And then the car you're driving was messed up too.
He said I crashed. I ain't crashed. No, man.
Willie, if you didn't crash, what is that right there?
Really?
Look at yourself. Your
I
whole
laid
everything.
down on the thing, man.
Okay.
I didn't crash. I ain't what I supposed to hit.
Okay, listen.
Yes, ma'am.
Take a deep breath for me. And then, well, hold on. I'm going to explain to you. Take a deep breath, and then you're going to keep blowing real hard until I tell you to stop.
Okay.
Okay? Go ahead. Breathe in. Blow, blow, blow. Harder, 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 harder. Keep going. There we go.
It's probably, yeah. I stopped him yesterday. He's going for,
Did you do anything before you got on your bike? Smoke weed? Any drugs? Anything like that?
No, I just come here. They ain't going to town. What's wrong?
Listen here. What's wrong is that you crashed and you caused the whole highway to get shut down. But you did. They saw you. So we're going to get that out of the way right now.
What am I supposed to hit?
You hit yourself. Look at you. Look at all your stuff. Your bike.
No, that's why they was going back down. I ain't hit nothing.
You were laying out in the road.
Well, what now?
We probably need to get him to do some roadsides, to be honest with you.
I'm for real though.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. Listen here.
Yes, ma'am.
So, you've been drinking a little bit. I can see that.
Yeah, but I had one beer. What?
So, but listen, you crashed yourself. So you say you had a little bit. I already know you've been drinking. I'm gonna put you through. Look behind you. I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you about it. So what we're gonna do?
Okay.
We take some roadside tests for me, some SFST tests.
Huh?
Some standard field sobriety testing.
Okay. Well,
okay. You'll be willing to do it?
What we doing?
Well, I'll show you. I gotta get my little. You've had something to drink. You crashed your motorcycle.
I just come up here. I didn't crash my motorcycle.
So I'm not gonna argue about that part no more.
We're
just gonna get through it.
They stopped me, and I knew what I'm doing. I just laid the motorcycle down. I ain't crashed nothing. That's what I'm supposed to hit.
Well, it's busted to pieces. You have pieces all the way back from that truck all the way up here. It is. Look, there's a piece of it right back there.
No, man.
Okay. I'm gonna get my SFST book. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Hold on.
yeah, I think Willie cried. I stopped him. Day for yesterday. He just wrecked that vehicle. But he's saying it never happened. So I'm going to give my
Charleston or Charleston?
Charleston.
Hey,
You see way back there where he went off the road.
I got a day work.
Probably 40 foot on the other side of this truck.
What's his? Willie, what's your date of birth? 3/14/1959?
November 14, 1959.
November 14th.
January.
January 14th, 1959. Okay.
Why? Y'all stopped me. I knew all the time. I ain't had no accident.
Well, we're gonna figure that out, okay?
Okay. Now who I supposed to hit?
You didn't hit anybody, you crashed. And then you almost caused a wreck by people driving in the highway.
Ma'am, I just pulled up in.
You didn't just pull up your Willie and quit arguing with me. I'm not going to argue with you. We're past that part.
We're way past that. If people saw you laying in the road, they're blocking traffic so you didn't get run over.
Me,
I'd be telling them thank you. I wouldn't be sitting there saying I wasn't laying in the road.
Yeah, but I wasn't letting them go. I came on over.
know this is a terrible place to do it, but really, yeah, really, we could do it right here, and then we can get him a blood test too if you want to consider that.
I have accident or something?
Yes, you just had an accident, Willie.
Oh.
Yourself.
I just flew up here.
You didn't. They found you on the road.
Oh.
These folks back here, and they protected you so you didn't get run over.
What about?
They protected you so you didn't get run over by other cars. People drive too fast on this highway.
You came, but I felt on
Oh,
the
his,
I think they already ran.
they already ran him, I think.
Okay, I'll take it.
I think they're waiting on us.
I just need to, probably this strip right here is going to be the most beneficial to get him. I really feel, what you say, this spot right here, it's the flattest. He can probably take 9 steps, yeah. Alright, so do me a solid. Huh?
You thought I passed on the road, what?
You crashed on the road.
No, man.
So, are you willing to do some standard field sobriety tests to make sure that you were driving right?
I am driving right.
Well, okay, listen. Okay. So a minute ago you said you would do these. Are you still willing to do them?
Well, what y'all doing?
Huh?
What y'all talking about, man?
It's a serious...
I'm
just going to arrest him and take him to jail.
It's going to be a yes or no. You can...
Because then I'm going to...
What are you talking about? Sobriety.
Huh?
What are you talking about, man?
Playing games with him.
I'm talking about that you just had a crash and you might have either with your beer that you drank and whatever else that you took, you crashed. So here's the I'll just go ahead and take you to jail for DUI.
DUI?
So it's really up to you. We can skip all this, or if you're willing to do them.
I'm gonna do whatever you talking about, man. Whatever you talking about, man.
So you will do them?
Do what?
Appreciate you.
The test that I'm done.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, then set your bike down here.
Okay. I'm Miss Gavin.
Oh, there you go. Okay. I don't care what. Actually, probably. It's not going to get in the way. So which way you want? You have a kickstand, Willie?
No.
Put the kickstand down there. That's not going to stay up like that. Huh?
I'll push it on the road. I got it. I'll get it on the road.
Okay. Willie, come this way with me. We're going to go back out here, okay? Look, you didn't hit anything, and we've established that, so we're not going to go back with all that again.
Okay. What am I supposed to do?
Listen.
Yes,
and I can smell the alcohol in your breath, too. Listen. Okay. So the wind's blowing this way. We're going to have you stay right there. Just face me, okay? So the first test is called the horizontal gaze nystagmus test, okay? The HGN. I'm going to check your eyes. You're going to keep your head still, okay? And you're going to follow the tip of my pen. You see this right here, that little clicky part? You're going to follow that for me, okay? You're going to keep your head still and only look at this part with your eyes. Don't move your head, okay? Do you understand my instructions? All right, look at the pen. Willie, just listen.
Okay.
Get it on both too. Okay.
You think I'm drunk?
I saw a little book at the top. I don't want to do it again. Watch this one more time. Just watch the tip of the pen. Don't move your eyes and tell me. Okay, the next one I'm going to explain it to you, okay?
Okay, man.
Bear with me. Listen, we're doing good, Willie. We're doing good. The next one's the walk and turn. Okay. So you're gonna watch me. Step back a little ways right here so you can watch me. We're gonna be on this line right here, okay? Come up here. Okay. You're gonna put your left foot on the line and put your right foot in front of it. Okay? Listen. Listen. Left foot here, right foot in front of it, and you're gonna have your hands down to your side, and you don't start until I tell you to. Okay? Do you understand that part?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. When I tell you to begin, you're going to take... Listen, Willie. When I tell you to begin, take 9 heel-to-toe steps on the line using a series of small steps like this.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Don't go behind me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And when you get to 9, you're going to do this. And you're going to take 9 back.
Okay.
1, 2, so on and so forth till you get to 9.
Okay.
Do you understand the instructions?
Yeah.
All right, take your hand out of your pocket.
We got to get me a test.
Okay, go ahead and start the test. Okay. We got one more, okay? It's the one-leg stand. I'm going to explain it to you. Okay. What you're going to do, this seems pretty flat right here. Willie, we're almost there, okay? You're going to stand with your heels together and your arms at your side like this. Do you see? Okay. And you're not going to begin this until I tell you to. Okay? Do you understand? Okay. Listen.
Okay, come on.
When I tell you, I want you to raise one foot off the ground approximately 6 inches. Keep your foot pointed out and keep both legs straight and keep your eyes on the elevated foot. So you're going to stand like this and look at your foot.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay? Hold on, I'm not done. While holding this position and looking at your foot, you're going to count 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000 until I tell you to stop counting. Okay, do you understand? Okay. Listen, Will, you're almost done. Okay. So, go ahead. Pick a foot. I didn't tell you to stop counting. You want to try one more time? Okay.
So when I come here, look at this guy over here, stop though, man. Let me take a look.
Willie, unfortunately, I'm going to put you under arrest
For what?
for DUI.
DUI?
You were not safe to drive and you crashed your motorcycle.
I mean, I just no motorcycle. They over here stopping.
Okay, don't give me no grief,
Yeah,
Willie.
you probably
Come on.
put me there so you can get that on.
You have anything that's going to stick me, poke me, hurt me?
Head by the back.
When I'm not doing this, I already started to go.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid to hurt your cuts on your wrists and stuff, so I'm going to try to put them around your jacket, okay?
This guy over here stopping trying to go.
Hold on, Willie. Hold on. I don't want to hurt your cuts on your hands. Yes, Willie, you crashed. Here, bring your hand back. Because you weren't safe to drive and you crashed.
So, real quick, do you have anything on you that's going to poke sticker stab me? I'm going to pat you down quick, all right? All right, nothing else on you?
Well, I stopped me for though, man.
You what?
What making me for that?
Well, we're not messing with you. You
I
crashed.
mean, they already stopped me too. They already stopped me down the road.
You crashed.
I'm not stopping.
And you,
Okay, I ain't gonna
you want to say? Yeah, I don't want to argue with you either. Let's roll out.
Who's in the road side?
Huh?
My Moped.
Well, we're probably going to have a tow truck come get it. Did somebody call for? Okay. Yeah, the tow truck coming for it. I mean, it's not operable anyways. You crashed it.
I'm not crashing like it all business, man.
Huh?
It's like it all business, man.
I'm going to have you come on this side so I can watch you on that side, okay?
They already stopped.
You what?
They already stopped with me.
Yeah. I'm going to get us, hurry and jump in before we get got by the ants. Did somebody, Miranda,
At least they ain't too tight on my arm, though, man.
No, it's not. I just need to make sure he's got
This ain't too tight on my arm. Man.
oh,
like nothing drug related or anything.
oh yeah, you want him?
Yeah, I'm
Did
just
you?
gonna,
Willie,
This ain't too tight on my
before,
arm.
listen,
Yes, ma'am.
well, I only clipped him one clip. That's as loose as they could possibly go, okay? So listen,
Yes, ma'am.
do you have any drugs or anything on you before I take you to the jail? Because if we get to the jail and they strip you and you have drugs on you, that's a felony.
Drugs? I haven't done that. That's to me.
it's just something we
Okay,
ask
that's
everybody. It's just a fair
yeah.
warning. She's explained it to you, and it's
Okay,
going to be an
so-
additional charge. We're trying to help you out.
Is what you say now? What do you say? Excuse me, man.
What do you say?
I want to see if we can get a blood test before we see if he'll consent. Will you consent to a blood test?
For what?
We can do it
To
up at
check-
the PD.
You take to what?
We can do it up at the PD if we need to.
We can't take blood. The nurse at the hospital has to take it.
Paramedics go up there and do it.
Okay. All right. We'll talk about it on the way. Talk about trying to get him a blood test.
Paramedics can do what?
Blood test at the PD? Can they do that?
Can the paramedic do
No,
it?
they have to go. I thought the doctor has to do it.
That doctor have to do it, and then we have to have a warrant if they say no, right? Yes. Okay.
Okay. Cool. Well, that's what we got. If we take you to the hospital, will you consent to a blood draw on your blood
For what?
to check and make sure you weren't driving while you were impaired?
Impaired to me.
Like drinking or drugs? One of the two.
I don't know, ma'am.
No,
I
okay, it's either a yes or no. Will you consent to a blood test or no? Or I can get a warrant for it.
You want to look, man? All I did was come out here, head down there.
I
and that was it.
understand.
Now, when I got here, they already stopped this.
Okay, so listen. Can I take you to the hospital, get it a blood draw or no?
You want to job and get blood draw?
Can I take you to the hospital to get a sample of your blood or no? I need to know because I need to know if I'm taking you to the hospital or directly to jail.
To jail for what?
For DUI. I already told you you're being placed under arrest for DUI.
Now, look, man. Look, I'm telling you, now, DUI, I just had one
Listen.
small damn bill. And that's
But
how
I
did it
understand
up.
that, Willie, but you crashed, so I'm not going to go reiterate it.
crashed.
Listen.
Okay.
Do you consent to a blood draw or no? Because if you don't, I'm going to just take you to the jailhouse.
In jail for what?
Because you're under arrest. So yes or no, Willie? Are we going to do a blood draw or no?
Blood
I'm not going to ask you again.
What the hell am I doing blood draw for?
To check for DUI.
Do that.
Drinking or drugs. Yes, sir.
Well.
Can I take you to the hospital for it or no? It's a yes or no.
I don't really have, I couldn't tell you the truth, man.
I couldn't understand you. Is it a yes or a
I'll tell
no?
you the truth, man.
Okay, tell me the truth.
I had some smoking some drugs.
Some what?
Some drugs.
Some drug? What kind of drugs?
Whatever had in their pipe.
Okay.
And that was it. And then recognize him. They already stopped this car right here.
Need to Mirandize him probably.
Willie,
That's good.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say, do, can, and will be used against you in a court of law. After being advised, you have a right to an attorney present. After being advised of your rights, do you still want to talk to us?
Talk to you about what?
what you finna tell us?
I want to make sure you understand your rights before you go talking and answering questions, okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so my question is, I know you just said you had smoked drugs. Did you smoke methamphetamine?
Well, I had no pipe. That's what I smoked.
I know, but what was it? I need to make sure that you're going to be okay.
Oh, I'm all right.
Okay. So was it meth, cocaine? What was it? What'd you smoke?
Whoever had no pipe. No
Whoever handed you a pipe?
Yeah.
So you don't know what you smoked? You don't know if it was fentanyl or any... You don't know? You don't know?
No, man.
Okay.
No.
Marijuana?
I had some marijuana.
Okay. And other drugs, you said. So what was the other drugs that you smoked?
Well, there's not damn pipe, man. I don't know what kind of was. But when I get down here to but down here where he was at, they already stopped somebody. I'm down here.
Okay, so can we go to the hospital to get your blood drawn now?
Put hospital in the blood though.
I asked you this already. Focus, listen. Can we go to the hospital and get your blood drawn?
I don't know.
I need to know before I pull out of here, and I'm going to ask you only one more time.
This ain't tight on my arm though, man.
Okay, I have it on the loosest one. I have it on one ring.
Willie,
That's
this is your time to tell us yes or no, because if you refuse, you can be charged with refusal, and that's another charge you don't need.
Refuse for what?
Refusal of a test, because we asked you multiple times. So, are you willing to go to the hospital to get a blood draw? Yes or no?
I thought you already know what I was thinking.
Yes or no, Willie?
I don't know. And if I said no, what happened?
You get charged.
If I said yeah,
You won't get the charge.
he was lying to me.
No. There's actually a statute called refusal to submit to a chemical test.
All right.
So, are you refusing? Yes or no?
No, I'm not refusing.
So we can go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. I want to make sure you're okay.
Wait a minute now. And we go to the hospital.
Hold on, I'll talk to you in a second.
Willie Charleston, 66 years old, was charged with careless and prohibited driving on a suspended license, refusal to submit to a chemical test, driving while intoxicated, drugs, possession of methamphetamine, possession of drug paraphernalia, and furnishing prohibited articles. After refusing a hospital blood draw, officers discovered meth and a glass pipe hidden in his coat during booking. He now faces multiple felony and misdemeanor charges and remains in custody pending court proceedings.